Jai Bharat and welcome all my dear Advaitians to another segment of Advaita Achievers. In this video, we are going to begin to actually discuss the process of photosynthesis, right? So if we talk about the process of photosynthesis, right, the process is actually divided into two parts, right? That is, one is a light dependent reaction and the other is light independent reaction. Right? So this light dependent reaction, when I am talking, we can call this to be light reaction. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि ये रिएक्शन करने के लिए, ठीक है, लाइट इज नेसेसरी, हेंस वी आर कॉलिंग इट लाइट रिएक्शन और लाइट डिपेंडेंट रिएक्शन, और इन अदर टर्म्स, और इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड photophosphorylation. It is called photophosphorylation. This process is, what are we going to get from this, or why are we calling this photophosphorylation, right? This will give us ATP by phosphorylation of ADP. Will give us ATP by phosphorylation of ADP, right? That is addition of the inorganic phosphate to ADP, making it ATP. Clear? And this phosphorylation is taking place in the presence of light, and hence we have used the term photophosphorylation. Right? This is clear? Okay. Coming to this part, that is light independent reaction, or it is in other terms called, or we are calling it what? Dark reaction. Now यहाँ पे बच्चे एक चीज हमें समझ लेना है, डार्क रिएक्शन माने ये नहीं है कि ये रात को होता है, ऐसी बात नहीं है. ये रिएक्शन परफॉर्म करने के लिए लाइट की जरूरत नहीं है, लाइट रिएक्शन के प्रोडक्ट्स की जरूरत है पर लाइट की नहीं, राइट? सो वी आर कॉलिंग इट लाइट इंडिपेंडेंट रिएक्शन. कीप दिस इन माइंड, ओके? एंड लाइट डार्क रिएक्शन इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड व्हाट? केल्विन साइकिल और C3 साइकिल. केल्विन साइकिल or C3 cycle, right? Each of this we are going to discuss in detail. Clear? Now let us move to the first reaction, that is the light reaction. Okay? Now this light reaction, which we are calling photophosphorylation, is also divided into two forms, right? That is non-cyclic photophosphorylation and cyclic photophosphorylation. All right? So again, this photophosphorylation process is also divided into two: cyclic photophosphorylation and non-cyclic photophosphorylation, out of which we are going to discuss the non-cyclic photophosphorylation first. Clear? So let us begin to understand that. So we are starting with non-cyclic phosphorylation. Now earlier children, we have discussed कि what is the site or which is the site of light reaction? तो हमें याद होना चाहिए लाइट रिएक्शन टेक्स प्लेस इन थाइलेकॉइड्स। तो ये जो प्रोसेस की हम बात करेंगे वो कहाँ पे होता है? इट टेक्स प्लेस इन द थाइलेकॉइड्स। सो इन थाइलेकॉइड्स, ठीक है, हमें याद रखना है थाइलेकॉइड्स के अंदर दोनों प्रेजेंट है, PS1 एंड PS2, ठीक है, जबकि स्ट्रोमा लैमेली जो है उसके अंदर सिर्फ PS1 प्रेजेंट होता है, ये याद रखना है। क्लियर? ओके, सो लेट अस बिगिन विथ अवर process. Now in the thylakoids we will begin this process with PS2. Okay, we will be starting the process with PS2. So what is present at the reaction center? We know there is chlorophyll A molecule at the reaction center. This is clear, and it will be surrounded by the accessory pigment molecules. So this is going to be our antenna complex. तो हम पहले तो अपना PS2 बना लेते हैं पूरा, ठीक है, right? So this what we have made, this we are going to show is PS2, or we are calling it what? P680. This is clear, everyone? Okay. Now what is happening when light energy or sunlight is incident on this? The entire system gets excited, no? The surrounding all the pigments are going to absorb the energy and they are going to pass it on to whom? To the reaction center chlorophyll A molecule, and it in turn is going to release a pair of electron which is going to be accepted by a primary electron acceptor. Right, this much we already know because this is the photosystem. Now from here, this pair of electron with its energy, no, is going to be passed on through an electron transport chain, right? And when it is moving from one to the other one electron acceptor to the other, right, in turn on the way it is going to release energy, that is ADP is going to get phosphorylated, right, and ATP is going to be generated. So let us understand how. So from this primary electron acceptor, this pair of electron moves to another electron acceptor. Okay, right? Can you see this, what I have done? Clear? Okay. So now, from the primary electron acceptor, this pair of electron, so I am showing it here, okay, is going to pass on to the electron acceptor called plastoquinone, right? On one side, we shall write the full forms of this. Right here I am showing the abbreviations only. Okay, so let us write down this on one side. PQ stands for plastoquinone. Okay, I am showing it here. PQ stands for plastoquinone. All right, this is clear. Okay, from plastoquinone, the pair of electron moves to another electron acceptor, that is, I have shown it as CY, and that stands for cytochrome complex. Okay, cytochrome complex. Right? So again, what has happened now? Here, the electrons now have moved from plastoquinone to cytochrome. This is clear. From cytochrome, it is again going to move to the next electron acceptor, and that is PC. PC stands for plastocyanin, right? PC stands for plastocyanin. This is clear? And when it is moving, this pair of electron is moving from cytochrome to plastocyanin, here the phosphorylation is taking place. So at this point of time, what is happening? ADP is getting phosphorylated and what is forming? ATP is being formed. This is clear to everyone? Hope so that all of you have followed this, right? At this time, this ATP is generated. This is clear? Now this electron which is reaching the plastocyanin portion, from that what is the name? Non-cyclic. Cyclic होता तो वो वापस अपने जगह पे आना चाहिए था, but it is now being sent to PS1. So what happens from here? There is again chlorophyll A molecule at the reaction center, which is surrounded by those another pigment molecules, no, its own. This is the photosystem that we are creating. Clear? Right? So this pair of electron is then passed on to whom? To PS1. This what we have shown is PS1, or we call P700. Clear? What is being passed on? These two electrons are being passed on. So all whatever energy, again then light, this is also going to absorb the light. Okay? Clear? And these electrons have also reached to PS1. So all this harvested energy is going to be passed on to the reaction center, chlorophyll A molecule, and this in turn is going to get excited and release a pair of electron which will be accepted by a primary electron acceptor. This is clear? Now this process what has happened, okay? This process what has happened, now after accepting those two pair of electrons, a pair of electrons by the primary electron acceptor, that is also going to be passed on to the next electron acceptor, and that is going to be FD, that is ferredoxin. FD stands for ferredoxin. We can write it over here, FD, ferredoxin, correct? So this electron is passed on to ferredoxin, right? And in turn this electron which comes out, the pair of electron which comes out from ferredoxin is reduced or used in reducing NADP. Okay? How that we are understanding. So pay attention. Yeah? Pay attention to this now. Pay attention. Why this is being called non-cyclic? Because the pair of electron which was released from PS2 is not returning back to PS2, in turn it is passing to PS1. तो इसलिए इसको बोला जाता है नॉन साइक्लिक फोटोफॉस्फोराइलेशन. एक चीज हमने बोला था कि इसके एंड पे क्या बनेगा? ATP बनेगा, तो ATP बन गया. ऑल्सो इट इज यूजफुल इन रिड्यूसिंग दिस NADP. पर कैसे? ये तो आधा ही हुआ है. रिडक्शन प्रोसेस के लिए जितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आए हैं उतने प्रोटॉन्स, अ पेयर ऑफ प्रोटॉन शुड ऑल्सो कम. क्लियर? तो ये कहाँ से होगा, ये चीज हमें समझना है. नाउ चिल्ड्रन जस्ट कीप इन माइंड वन थिंग, दिस इज ऑल्सो, दिस प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड एज Z स्कीम. क्यों? ये देखो ऐसे, दिस एंड दिस, नो, इट इज दिस वे. So it is being called as the Z scheme. This is clear? Yeah. Now remember, अब ये process तो अगर चलता ही रहेगा, yeah, this is going to go on. थाइलेकॉइड मेम्ब्रेन के अंदर कि PS2 है वो एक्साइट होते रहेगा, पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स छोड़ता रहेगा, वो इंटर्न ऐसे पास होता रहेगा और वो अपना इलेक्ट्रॉन PS1 को दे देगा. सो हाउ लॉन्ग इज दिस गोइंग टू कंटिन्यू, और कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स ये रिलीज कर पाएगा, उसका कुछ रिप्लेसमेंट तो होना चाहिए. करेक्ट. सो दिस रिप्लेसमेंट ऑफ द लॉस्ट इलेक्ट्रॉन, क्योंकि ये रिटर्न तो हो नहीं रहा है, राइट, इट इज बीइंग गिवन टू PS1, तो खुद के पास तो वो लॉस होगा. सो दिस रिप्लेसमेंट ऑफ लॉस्ट इलेक्ट्रॉन इज डन बाय another process called photolysis of water. Very very important one. Okay, now I am shifting this a little up so that you people can understand. ठीक है, अभी ये प्रोसेस मैंने यहीं पे रखी है तो हम समझ पाएंगे. ओके, सो replacement of lost electrons is done by photolysis of water. Ab children, pay attention over here. Photolysis, when I am using, that is lysing, breaking of water molecule in presence of sunlight. ठीक है, तो हम अगर नॉर्मली अगर जो रिएक्शन है वो हम लिखें इन सिंपल टर्म्स, देन व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, द वाटर मॉलिक्यूल, दिस वाटर मॉलिक्यूल, ओके, इज गोइंग टू स्प्लिट इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ सनलाइट, राइट. सो यू कैन शो इट दिस वे. तो ये क्या हो गया, हमारा सनलाइट है. ठीक है, ओके, इट इज गोइंग टू स्प्लिट. And for this process, remember Mn plus 2 is required. All right, yeah. So this water molecule splits into two electrons, a pair of electron, a pair of proton, right, and either you can show it is as the nascent oxygen, this is the nascent oxygen, or we write it as half O2, or we write it to be half O2. Clear? Because it is the nascent oxygen. Okay, so this two electron, or you can say a pair of electron which is released, that is utilized to replace the lost electron. So what happens, the electrons from here are sent to whom, PS2. तो ये compensate हो गया, ये loss जो constant हो रहा था, that is being compensated. One thing is clear? Okay. And in turn, this, the pair of proton which we have received over here, where will this go? This हमने बोला था कि NADP प्लस इसलिए लिखा है क्योंकि ये अभी इसको हम रिड्यूस करेंगे, राइट. तो अगर इट इज गोइंग टू रिसीव अ पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन, सो अ पेयर ऑफ प्रोटॉन इज ऑल्सो रिक्वायर्ड. सो दिस इन टर्न इज गोइंग वेयर, टू अवर NADP. Understood? So what it has received now? It has received, मैं इधर लिख देती हूँ, it is this pair of proton only, okay, which has gone. Okay, so this NADP now has reduced. So NADP plus plus, you can say a pair of electron plus a pair of proton, yeah, forms NADP. Either you show it NADPH plus H plus, or you write it as NADPH2. Which is read as reduced NADP. Clear? It is read as reduced NADP, right? And this will be utilized in डार्क रिएक्शन, ये याद रखना है. दिस विल बी utilized in dark reaction. Clear? ये याद रखना है. Now, for this, the enzyme which is required is called NADP reductase. ठीक है? The enzyme which is required is called NADP reductase. Coming back to our photolysis of water. ठीक है? अगर इसका actual reaction लिखे तो we can put it up as 2 molecules of water splits, okay, to give 4H plus 4 electrons, right, and O2. If I write its actual proper reaction the way, then we can write it to be 2H2O, right, photolysis of course in presence of this, ये light याद रखना है, right, it is going to give 4 electrons plus 4 protons, right, plus you can say O2, this way. This is clear? Yeah. Now this oxygen which is obtained, whether you show this nascent oxygen this way or you write O2 this way, okay, that is actually the byproduct. हम जब बोलते हैं ना कि फोटोसिंथेसिस की प्रोसेस में ऑक्सीजन रिलीज होता है, तो ये वही वाला ऑक्सीजन है. ये ऑक्सीजन बनता कहाँ से है? ये वही वाला ऑक्सीजन है जो रिलीज होगा, राइट? यू नीड टू रिमेंबर दिस मच इज क्लियर. We repeat, the replacement of the loss of electrons made by PS2, that is compensated by a process called photolysis of water, that is lysis, breaking of the water molecule in presence of light, in the presence of Mn+2, right? It releases a pair of electrons which is used to replace the lost electrons by PS2, and the protons which are obtained, that is used in turn to reduce NADP to NADPH2, and this NADPH2 which is formed, that will be utilized in dark reaction. बच्चे एक चीज याद रखना, जब हमने डार्क रिएक्शन लिखा था हमने लिखा था लाइट इंडिपेंडेंट रिएक्शन, ओके? वो लाइट इंडिपेंडेंट रिएक्शन तो है ही, बट इट इज डिपेंडेंट ऑन द प्रोडक्ट्स ऑफ लाइट रिएक्शन. माने ये जो ATP और ये NADPH2 बना है, ये NADPH2 हमारा रिड्यूसिंग पावर है, ठीक है? ये इसकी जरूरत वापस डार्क रिएक्शन के टाइम पे पड़ेगी, ठीक? तो ये चीज याद रखना. अब ये हमें अब समझना है कि कौन सी प्रोसेस कहाँ हो रही है. कॉम्प्लेक्स ऑफ फोटोलिसिस ऑफ वाटर is present where and what, that we are going to understand. So pay attention to this. ठीक है. अब हमने पता है कि ये दोनों हमारे फोटो सिस्टम थाइलेकॉइड में है, ठीक है, पर कहाँ पे? इन द थाइलेकॉइड. सो वी आर गोइंग टू मेक अ स्मॉल थाइलेकॉइड फॉर आवर सेल्स, ओके? Yes, say this is the thylakoid for us. Now complex of this photolysis of water is present on the inner membrane of thylakoid. So you understand this, the complex for photolysis of water, right? It is present where? On the inner membrane of the thylakoid. ये याद रखना है. तो सपोज ये यहाँ पे है, ये इनर मेम्ब्रेन हो गया थाइलेकॉइड का, तो ये यहाँ पे है, ठीक है? कौन सा? फोटोलिसिस का. तो फोटोलिसिस के एंड पे हम क्या बन रहा है? ऑक्सीजन बन रहा है बाई प्रोडक्ट की फॉर्म में. तो वो ऑक्सीजन जो है वो कहाँ रिलीज होगा? ऑक्सीजन विल बी रिलीज्ड इन द ल्यूमेन ऑफ थाइलेकॉइड. हाँ, तो हेंस याद रखो यहाँ से, हेंस ऑक्सीजन विल बी रिलीज्ड इन ल्यूमेन of thylakoid. ये चीज बेटा समझना इसलिए जरूरी है, यू नीड टू रिमेंबर वेरी स्ट्रांगली, बिकॉज ये चीज हमारे वापस काम आएगा जब हम केमियोस्मोटिक हाइपोथेसिस पढ़ेंगे। तो ये चीज को बराबर से समझ लेना है। ओके, पे अटेंशन, utmost attention to this. Complex for photolysis of water is present on inner membrane. फोटोलिसिस की मदद से क्या बन रहा है, ऑक्सीजन भी बना है। तो दिस ऑक्सीजन, क्योंकि ये कॉम्प्लेक्स इनर मेम्ब्रेन पे है, ऑक्सीजन कहाँ रिलीज होगा, ल्यूमेन पे रिलीज होगा, ल्यूमेन में। ठीक है, दिस इज क्लियर। मूविंग टू नेक्स्ट, दूसरा चीज कि NADP रिडक्टेज, ये वाला जो एंजाइम जो है, जो हमें NADP को रिड्यूस करने के लिए चाहिए, वो एंजाइम कहाँ है, इट इज ऑन द आउटर मेम्ब्रेन ऑफ थाइलेकोइड। NADP reductase is present on the outer membrane of thylakoid. Correct. So where is that going to be present? So that is present over here in the outer membrane. ठीक, तो इन टर्न क्या होगा, NADP से NADPH2 ये कहाँ बनेगा, आउटर मेम्ब्रेन पे, माने ये एरिया, अगर ये थाइलेकोइड है तो ये सारा जोन क्या है, स्ट्रोमा है ना, ये सारा पार्ट स्ट्रोमा है। तो NADPH2 ये कहाँ बना, स्ट्रोमा में बना। अंडरस्टूड, ये चीज याद रखना। सो NADPH2 will be formed where, in the stroma. Clear, ये चीज याद रखो everyone. So as such we are done discussing the this entire non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Now remember, predominant, this non-cyclic photophosphorylation, this process is predominant as dark reaction needs ATP as well as NADPH2. मैंने अभी कुछ देर पहले बोला था कि डार्क रिएक्शन को हम लाइट इंडिपेंडेंट बोल रहे हैं, उसमें लाइट की जरूरत नहीं है, बट it utilizes or requires the products of light reaction. So light independent reaction but dependent on products of light reaction, right? So remember this, that it is predominant, this process non-cyclic photophosphorylation is predominant non-cyclic photophosphorylation is predominant, ये होना ही पड़ेगा, as dark reaction requires ATP as well as NADPH2. Right? This is clear to everyone. Hope you guys have followed this pretty well. In our next segment, we will be discussing the cyclic photophosphorylation. Thank you. Jai Bharat.